Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Quilventures podcast. I'm your host, Quil, and I'm joined once again by the lovely, the gruffly, the toughly dynamite dinosaur. Dino, how are you?
It's been a while,
It sure has been. It's been 2 weeks. It hasn't been that bad.
and I'm feeling mighty crusty since I only woke up a few hours ago.
I did leave you to go to sleep at 10:45 last night.
Yeah, and I
So how much longer did you go?
didn't. Uh, I've been sleeping at like 2 or 3 lately every night.
Brother, when you start getting a job in the workforce, that's gonna
Ugh,
be tough.
I know. I will probably get a job next semester because this semester, my schedule for school is a little odd for a job, and next
Mhm.
semester I'm only having night classes, so that leaves me
Okay,
open to get one.
well, that's good. Yeah, I had no real reason to go to sleep early besides, watching the final race of Formula One
Yeah,
in Abu Dhabi,
how was
which
that?
was at 5 o'clock. And so the way the race weekend works, obviously there's free practice, there's a qualifying round, and there's the actual race.
Mhm.
And the yesterday when I woke up in the morning, I woke up at 5:45 to watch the qualifying round, which started at 6. And today I woke up at 4:45 to watch the race that started at 5. But here's the thing, my body didn't get the memo. It kept waking me up an hour earlier.
Oh god.
So I was awake at 3:45 today, just tossing and turning in bed because, I just couldn't get racing out of the mind.
So you
And,
basically woke up when I went to sleep.
basically, I did try to go back to sleep. I got, a couple more winks in, but, by the time it was, 4:20, 4:25, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna get any more sleep." I just fucking braved it. I braved it the rest of the way. Um, Thankfully, my coworker, let's call her Becky. Um, oh, is it? She stayed, or she didn't stay up, but she fell asleep alongside me in terms of just we'll go to sleep now and we'll wake up in time for the race. We can start talking about it.
Right.
So thankfully, she was awake and we were just texting the entire time, just like a live commentary on the race.
Mhm.
So, I'm glad I had that because otherwise I was so eepy. I was just but just being outraged, being just providing my own commentary to the race, allowed me to just really get into it and just woke me the fuck up.
Yeah.
I didn't have that yesterday. She slept through the qualifying round, so I was just I was kinda suffering, but today was a really good day. Granted, the race fucking sucked as a Ferrari fan.
Right.
Um, yeah, Ferrari took 3rd place overall in the championship, and Charles Leclerc, my guy, my man, he took P5 because he tied in points with the person who's in 4th place,
Mhm.
but the person in 4th place took more podiums than Charles Leclerc did.
Mhm.
So, he took the tiebreaker. He's in 4th place, Charles Leclerc's in 5th place. So overall, a lot could have gone better. I fucking hate the Spanish, but that's I'm only being racist right now because it's the Spanish that cost Ferrari and Charles those 2 positions, but it is what it is.
Mhm.
Um,
How would you,
and
uh
overall
how would you
Mhm.
compare that, sports event to the other one that we watched, which was a Survivor Series War Games?
Survivor Series Wargames was fantastic. I enjoyed every part of it minus the Rhea Ripley
Yeah.
and
Zoe
Zoe Stark
Stark.
match, and a little bit the Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar match could have gone a little more crazy.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Lee put on some fucking bangers on SmackDown, so it's kinda weird not to see him pop off
Uh-huh.
in this Survivor Series. But the women's War Games match was amazing.
Yeah,
The
that was really
Miz versus
fun.
Gunther was amazing. I could have gone longer, but it was amazing. And the men's War Games match, the drama, the intrigue. Is Randy Orton coming out? Is he not coming out? To see that level of pop that Randy got, especially after all the teasing and the edging about oh, is he here? Is he not? Is someone else gonna take his place? Is that someone else maybe CM Punk? Was just I kept saying it, and I'm like, dude, I really hope that just because they're teasing like the potentiality that it's someone else that's not Randy,
Hmm.
that they don't actually boo Randy when it comes time for him to come out.
Yeah, but thankfully we got both our meal and a little treat afterwards.
We sure did.
That pop was fucking crazy.
CM Punk came out and to like I rewatched the pop. It's pretty fucking loud. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
loud.
pretty good.
Um and so like the video you showed me about Seth Rollins like flipping him off and like just yelling fuck you to him.
Hmm.
Um I think it's a work. Now that I've thought
It,
about it some more.
I looked around today to see it because that's honestly like, the part I'm really interested in. It is reportedly a work, reportedly,
Reportedly.
because yeah, because Seth Rollins has always been a company man. He's never like thrown tantrums or said like been that unhappy or like he's been vocal about being unhappy, but that could also probably be a work.
Yeah,
Like
but that level of outburst, I feel like is just it's not in someone who's like a workhorse, like total company line kind of guy.
yeah,
Like I feel like he would have done that backstage, you know?
yeah, I don't think he'd ever be like he would not throw that big of a scene. I don't think if that was
Yeah.
actually his reactions to Punk. So when I'm thinking, like, I don't think he likes him, but I think this is a storyline. If he acknowledges it on Monday, then that confirms it, basically.
Yeah.
If they like bring up footage or say it, then that means it's part of the storyline, which I think would be really good because he is coming on Monday Night Raw. Him and Randy.
Bro, how is it that Seth Rollins is the guy they appoint to like take on the people coming in from AEW?
Yeah, he's the bouncer of WWE. You know, he's not allowed to let anyone in. And if it turns out as good as it did his Cody feud, then we're in for a hell of a ride.
Yeah, hopefully Punk doesn't injure himself this time though.
Yeah, hopefully.
But yeah, overall, like I think Survivor Series is really good. A lot better than what the fuck was the last one? Was it not Backlash? What was the one after Backlash? Backlash is Puerto Rico. What am I thinking of?
Wait, is it Payback?
Payback.
Yeah, Payback. I
Was
think.
Payback the last one?
I
Oh no, it was
actually
one in
can't
Saudi.
remember. Oh
Night
yeah,
of Champions.
Crown.
Not Night of
No,
Champions,
Crown
Crown Jewel.
Jewel. Yeah,
I swear to
it
God.
gets all fucking mixed up. I haven't actually been watched the full pay per view in a while. I've only watched like a few matches and seen highlights. This was the first pay per view in a while that I've sat down and watched fully.
So you were on the edge of your seat about CM Punk, weren't
I
you?
was edging the whole time because they were doing it. But I am wondering how they're going to work on what storylines they're going to work on it because their next pay per view isn't until January 27th, which is the Royal Rumble. So we've got 2 months of just Raw and
Back and forth.
SmackDown. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
wondering how they're going to stretch that out and what ways they're going to because they got a lot to work with since Randy and
Yeah.
Punk are back. I'm just wondering how because a lot I still remember very much how because they did the same thing last year between
Mhm.
Survivor Series and the Rumble. It was kind of a rough month, and it's kind of
It
rough two
was.
months. Like SmackDown, I think benefited, but Raw felt fucking. It was a slog. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering how
Who
they're
knows?
gonna
Maybe
spice it
Gunther
up.
will drop the title between now and Royal Rumble so that way he can enter Royal Rumble at 30 and just win to challenge Seth Rollins in WrestleMania.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really know if I want him to lose it on a Raw. As good as his matches have been on Raw, you know, a reign of his like he's the longest IC title. I don't think he can just drop it on a Raw.
I don't give a shit. Surprise the people. We already have Roman who obviously will not drop it until a WrestleMania
Well,
or a
that's true.
SummerSlam or a Survivor Series. If it's
That's
not the
true.
big four, he ain't dropping it.
That's very true.
So just take it off and give like let him move on to Rollins, bro. He's such a main event caliber like wrestler.
Yeah,
And
he's so
he's
good.
got charisma as a like a big heel too.
Yeah,
Like the man's easy to hate.
like I fucking love. I've loved Gunther as just being like he's a very traditional sort of wrestler. He's very much like the
Mhm.
old sort of like how wrestling used to be back in like the carnival days of like the big strong man. And like,
Yeah.
I love he doesn't have fancy moves or nicknames. He just beats the shit out of you. He just beats you up, and I love he doesn't have like a set finisher. He just kills you, and I love that.
Is that like modified Boston Crab? That's like his 4th finisher now, right?
It's a lion tamer.
That's a Lion Tamer. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. He honestly can. He's won matches with like a lot.
He's
Like,
won it with the big lariat. He's won it with the sleeper hold. He's won
yeah,
it with the
power
power bomb. And now he's
bomb,
won it with the Lion
or
Tamer.
that one time where he chopped Matt Riddle's foot off. That was funny.
Oh yeah, and the splash. Did he win with a splash too? At some point?
I do not remember, but that wouldn't surprise me. I like that. That's a bit of unpredictability to the match because he doesn't like
Yeah.
he doesn't do a Claymore 3, 2, 1 countdown. There's no like hype. He just fucking kills his opponent whenever he wants. That's good.
Yeah, I'm okay to be a Gunther Glazer, bro. Ever since Clash of the Castle, when I first started like fully rewatching WWE,
Yeah.
I've been a big fan of him.
And I remember when he first changed his name to Gunther, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's gonna sink. He's gonna ruin him." And it's like, honestly, the name change, like obviously with benefit of hindsight, it was not that big of a deal.
Yeah, no, this is Walter to Gunther. Like
It was
that's
just more of the idea of Vince fucking up stuff that didn't need to be messed with because
yeah.
he does that a lot. It was just more of the fear that like the name change was a sign of that, but thankfully it was just a name change.
So yeah, like I feel like Gunther's gonna drop in the next couple weeks. That's just to set up Royal Rumble. If they don't, I'd be really fucking surprised because then like who is gonna be the one to make him drop it? Is it gonna be Orton? Is it gonna be CM Punk? People who don't need
See him.
it?
He's talked a lot about how he wants to fight Lesnar, but I feel like that would only happen after he drops IC belt because like I don't see Lesnar coming back for a mid card belt.
I mean, it would add even more prestige to the belt, but like
It
I don't think
would, but
Lesnar
like
needs it.
yeah, like in character and story wise, Lesnar would never do that.
Lesnar's already destroyed Super Cena. He's broken the streak. He's destroyed Roman Reigns just about every way imaginable in their matches.
Yeah, he broke Cody's arm like twice. He's broken a lot of arms twice. So I don't know, but I really like. I do hope that match would happen because that would cement Gunther as the new final boss, and that would honestly be kind of cool to see Lesnar get chopped to death.
Bro, so did you see when Miz fucking open hand slapped the fuck out of Gunther?
Yeah,
And you can see like his ear was all red.
yeah, that's sick.
Like just the level of stinging that has to feel you have to feel. Like I'm pretty sure Miz's hand wasn't okay.
Yeah, I love how Miz like pretty much made everyone believe he was a face in just a short span of a few weeks. He really got the crowd
He's
in
a
the palm.
tweener. He's just a tweener.
Yeah, but like people were behind him,
Yeah.
like in that short amount of time. Oh, that's really impressive. Like he's really good. And this is he's a good gun, a good gun.
Yeah.
But also Invincible season 4, uh,
Season 4.
or season sorry, Invincible episode 4 season 2 came out this past Friday, and now we're in the mid season finale, and there's a break.
Already?
Yeah,
God damn.
and they're taking a break until early 2024, which is probably January. But what I found interesting about it is that it's an intentional break. It's not like a production thing or anything. They are intentionally giving us a break, which I kind of don't
Give you
see.
a fat cliffhanger for the next episode.
Yeah, it was a big cliffhanger, but I don't know. As selfish as it sounds, we waited 3 years for this season. Like we kind of don't want to wait anymore, you know.
Well, that's too damn bad.
But it was really good.
I've seen clips of it. Like I know what happens somewhat.
I am very
Um,
salty because people are now starting to turn on the show just for the dumbest fucking reasons. Like saying that the animation is bad now because of just one part, which I'll admit it's lower quality, but it's not bad.
it's not like moving slideshow kind of thing.
It was that. but it was because it
Oh,
was
was
trying.
it?
It was to mimic the comic panel, which does that exact same thing.
Oh.
Which obviously it could look, animated, but I see why they did it. And it's honestly only that part. But everyone's saying that now that whole show looks like shit. Is this? I will not stand by this slander. I fucking hate people that just turn on good quality or good content just because it like doesn't meet a certain standard to them. I
I've
just
seen a couple people doing that with Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
oh yeah.
Because, like, all the whole MAPPA thing that's going on, like, you know how, like, the animators are just being stretched way too thin, the directors are just quitting
Yeah.
or just straight up complaining on Twitter about it.
But doesn't the show still look really good?
Up until this last episode,
Oh
like,
really?
I think it looked magnificent. The animators and the directors did everything they could to hide any weak spots in the animation.
Mhm.
But there was some moments in this last episode where it's like, man, like, it's really hard to follow, or just a couple more frames, like, could have done it more justice in terms of, like, just being able to follow the fight, because this is the most intense fight that we're in right now. The
Mhm.
climax, I would say, of the arc, and, like, we had 2 fights that had no reason being so well animated, being, like, absolutely movie quality animation, and now the climax is just left with absolutely nothing in the tank.
Ah, I see. I see.
So yeah, like when everything started happening, like people were mad enough at Mappa that like they just started turning on the show in general. It's like, no, this looks ugly. Like I could see where these animators are struggling. Um, and with the one where I noticed it was in episode 17. Because now we're in episode 18. Episode 17 is like that's the last like superb quality episode that they had, I
Mhm.
would say. And there's people nitpicking it. It's like, oh no, like you could see where the animators were overworked in this frame, or you could see like they couldn't finish this part because there's too much time crunch. Like, dude, just enjoy it. Yes, Mappa's fucking disgusting and vile for those horrible work conditions they have their animators in.
Mhm.
But it's not the animators. Like the animators are doing absolutely everything they can to provide a good quality work, and like you're basically shitting on them because of a company you don't agree with, whose practices you don't agree with.
Yeah.
So I just sometimes I feel like anime fans don't deserve shit, bro. Um, I do hope that like this is a wake up call for Mappa, if not for everyone in the industry to stop working with Mappa and just
Mhm.
like have Vinland Saga, have Chainsaw Man, have those like leave Mappa's wing, so that way they could actually be animated by people who aren't stressed out of
Yeah.
their fucking lives.
And maybe Wit can take Vinland back, you know?
Wit now just does like partnership shows. I feel.
Oh really?
I think so. Like because they always stretch themselves way too thin.
Oh god. I just found it
So
very comedic that 2 shows that Wit started with went to Mappa.
you can say that for just about any fucking show that like starts somewhere. Mappa's got it.
What other show was like that?
Right now, it looks like One Punch Man is headed Mappa's way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So,
Have mercy.
oh my god, dude. Like, hey, have mercy on the animators, man.
Yeah. Really shit. I'm hoping they go on strike or something.
Dude, Japan and strike don't mix. Japan is very conservative when it comes to like
Uh,
work culture stuff.
mhm.
So you don't see unions that easily. You don't see strikes that easily.
Yeah.
It's really tough to get any like uh um labor sided
Mhm.
uh policies passed. So
They fucking need it.
they sure need it, but who knows?
Oh,
See,
speaking of,
that's
oh, sorry, go.
no, I was gonna say that's like, wrapping up
I
the
was gonna say,
conversation.
speaking of animation, I heard that Disney's Wish movie was, ass.
Oh, did it already come out?
Yeah, it came out, like, I think this past week or last week. I heard it was really ass, and but I saw a funny clip, uh,
Uh-oh.
where apparently they tried to make Wish connect all of Disney's movies into a universe or something.
Really?
Yeah, so the bad guy turns into the mirror on the wall. The main protagonist Oh fuck, I forgot who she turns into. It's some iconic Disney character. And the talking goat is apparently a connection to Zootopia because he says he wants a utopia of animals that talk.
Oh, what? So it's supposed to be like the baseline of like
I guess because
it branches off into the rest of the universes.
this movie's supposed to be like Disney's big anniversary film.
Mhm.
So there was a lot of promotion from like there was a really cool animated video Disney made where it just shows all their projects, like both 2D and 3D. So like
Mm.
I guess this is their way of trying to connect everything. That's like why? But besides that, I just saw that the movie was ass. Like I don't know if you've heard the villain song. It's so
Yeah,
bad.
I let you live here for
Oh,
free, and I don't even charge you rent.
like who fucking wrote that? This is a bad guy. Like he sounds like an asshole, but he doesn't sound like a villain. I was hyped when the trailer came out. It's like, oh, Disney's actually having a big villain, like not a stupid twist villain that gets revealed in the last 5 minutes. We're bringing in an actual villain. Like,
Yeah, and the animation looked kinda sleek too because it reminded me of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish a little bit.
there was
But I
actually
guess it's just
some,
like it's just a lazy, like, comb over of it.
yeah, there's some backlash on the animation because it tries to half-ass being 2D and 3D at the same time. But yeah, I was very disappointed in the villain song. I don't know if I'll watch it. 'Cause I have not watched a lot of modern day Disney shit because I have just not cared at all. I haven't
I
watched
think
uh what was it? What the fuck was that Pixar movie where he turns into a little blue man?
A Little Blue Man.
Uh I forgot. I don't remember. But
It's
yeah,
not turning red, it's turning blue.
not fuck. Well, I haven't watched Turning Red either. Oh, I can't remember it. It was some Pixar movie that came out a few years ago.
Oh, a few years ago. What the heck?
It's like some musician that turns into a little blue man.
Is it Onward?
No.
Soul?
Soul! That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't watched Soul or Onward. I've not. I've kind of wanted to like just sit down and binge a bunch of modern Disney shit just to see what I'm missing, even though from what I've heard, most of it has been ass.
Hey, Kanto was really good.
I watched Encanto because that was like the one big gem they released. Like when a Disney project gets a lot of traction and gets really popular, then it usually means it's good. Like
Yeah.
Encanto. Like Encanto was popular for like that whole year it came out.
See what else. Let me look through the catalog. Elemental, I heard, was good despite like the marketing doing its very best to
I heard that shit was
to tank it.
boring.
Oh, I'm glad that me looking up Disney movies therefore means I'm looking up Disney Plus movies.
Oh yeah, you can't forget the Disney Plus movies like live action Lady and the Tramp.
I watched that movie, by the way.
Why?
Is I had time. I'm like, I have Disney Plus, mine as well.
And you watched that?
Yeah,
Uh,
that was when Disney Plus was like still pretty brand new and they didn't have
uh
anything. So like, I'm gonna make use of it. And then um, I watched it. It was alright. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great.
yeah, that's most of them. Most of the live action anything, really. I'm not excited for live action Avatar. I will stand on this hill alone if I have to. I think it's gonna be shit.
Even if it was written by the same people that wrote.
It's not. They left.
Oh, they left.
They
Never mind.
left for
Okay,
creative differences.
I didn't hear that part.
Meaning that
Oh no.
Netflix hired the people who made Avatar and then said, nah, we know what we're
We don't like what you
doing.
guys are cooking.
Yeah, we know what we're doing. We got this. It's gonna be shit.
Get out the
We're
kitchen.
gonna recreate history. Humans are doomed to repeat history. It's gonna be fucking ass. It looks like it's trying to
This is
shove in the entire Avatar show into one season.
Oh God.
I don't know if that's true, but they showed a lot of the set pieces from like the entire show. So I don't know, but I'm not hyped for it. I don't care. how positive Avatar fans are, I don't think it's gonna look good because I am the #1 hater for live action adaptations of animation.
Or just imagine they bring back M. Night Shyamalan to make the
That'd
show.
be icing on the fucking cake. And honestly, since it's M Night Shyamalan, it might be good the second time because he's weird like that. He's such a coin flip director and writer. Like sometimes he'll make something like Split, and sometimes he'll make fucking what was that?
Old.
Yeah, Old. That's what I was thinking.
Or even better, After Earth.
Oh my god, I
With Will
forgot. I
Smith and
forgot
Jaden
he
Smith.
made that. That was supposed to be like a father-son passion project too.
Yeah.
And it was not that.
Let's see what other. Oh yeah, Arcane season 2 coming out this time next year.
I'm very excited for
That's
that.
exciting.
Hope it lives up. There's a lot I'm looking forward to. For some reason, or sorry, go.
Nah, keep going. I said there's so much. There's so much they could do with it. It's so open ended.
Yeah.
Like they could bring in Azir if they wanted to.
What's up with you and Azir and Arcane? I don't even know if he's alive at this point in the lore, because I'm pretty sure he's dead and comes back to life or something.
Yeah, he comes back to life when Sivir falls into his temple.
Yeah. I don't know if that's happened since since Arcane is technically like a prequel to at least to their stories. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, my girlfriend who only plays League, by the way, has not watched Arcane. It's her only
You're
game.
joking.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Joking.
No, she hasn't watched it, so I have to sit down with her and watch it. And I just baffled looking at her like, what do you mean you didn't watch it? You only play League. There's one show.
I'm yelling at her.
We're the Man Off a Podcast.
Oh, you should not have brought that up. I'm heated now. How does a League player not watch Arcane? Me and my ex. My ex doesn't play video games for shit. She loved Arcane.
Yeah, like people who didn't like people who don't know about League or don't play it watched it.
Oh my god, I am outraged for you.
You know, she's not perfect, so.
Oh my god, put up with her.
I gotta show it to her now.
That's. I guess it's an excuse to rewatch Arcane, I suppose.
Yeah, I've watched it like 3 times now, I think. I wouldn't mind a 4th.
5 times.
Yeah, it's so good.
I saw it twice by myself, one time with my ex, and actually no, 4 times. And then one time with my dad because I wanted to show my dad the show.
Your dad watched it? How do you like it?
Yeah, he liked it a lot. He's waiting for season 2 as well.
Now your dad's gonna main Jinx.
No, I'm pretty sure if he could main anyone, it would have been Silco. He likes Silco.
Well, you might need to break it to him that he's both not in the game or alive anymore.
Oh yeah, because they're trying to make Arcane's thing or Arcane's universe canon now, right?
Yeah, because the lore in game is different from Arcane. Because I think in game Jinx or Vi doesn't know Jinx is her sister, and obviously Vi and Caitlyn are not a thing in the lore until Arcane.
Just partners.
Yeah, because they literally got shipped so hard that it became a thing. Like, a lot of the League characters are like that, like not Lux, Garen and Katarina, Graves and TF. You know, a lot of that like revisionist, which I don't mind, but it's just kind of obvious that that's not the case.
I swear J4 also had a lover.
I don't know. The only fact I know is that Sion wears his dad's or his grandpa's crown as his mouth, which is fucking metal as hell.
I remember Sion's reveal or his rework reveal.
Yeah,
shit was crazy.
And now
I remember when the lore pages for League were still like on the website. You could read through like the latest thing that they would come up with.
Yeah,
and I think there was someone running Subterfuge in a Demacia camp that was being led by J4 or Jarvan the 4th or Jarvan the 3rd. He was Jarvan the 3rd. And then I forget it all now because this is way back in 2013, 2014 when the lore was still like kind of cohesive, and then they reset everything.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
Arcane will be good, and I'm honestly kind of hoping they split off into other parts of their game for lore for shows because
they have to.
I really want a Freljord show because the Freljord is my favorite uh I guess what's it like area faction.
Yeah.
I really,
Oh, it's because you got like a lot of your
yeah, a lot of my
your like-minded people there.
yeah, a lot of the champs I play in there, and I just like the whole tribal warfare thing, and because I like snow. Snow is very cool.
Have you even seen snow?
Once as a kid, I don't remember it much. I would like to see snow
How do
again.
you know you like it so much though?
It's like how it
Snow's
looks.
sticky.
It looks
Snow is
pretty.
icky.
Remember when we played Ring of Elysium? The snow map was my favorite because it looks so pretty.
It's because you can snowboard all the time.
Yeah, that's the only reason we got that game. So for those who don't know, Ring of Elysium was a PUBG style battle royale game. It's a classic third-person shooter, guns everywhere, zone closes in and stuff. The default map it came in was a snow map, and it had a funny gimmick where you could pick. There's 3 classes you could pick before you jump into the game. You could either pick one with a glider,
No,
one
that's a different one. It's the bike.
no,
Oh no, the bike was the
no, the
next
bike
one.
was the next
It is a
map. It
glider.
was
Yeah.
glider, a mountain climbing one, or it was a zip lining one, my bad, and a snowboarding one where you just have a snowboard on you at all times. And I saw gameplay of that of a guy just snowboarding and then he got a kill or some shit, and I thought that was so cool, so I immediately brought it up to everyone, and we immediately got it. And
And shit was fun, like, because there's one part of the map that's where it's just the tippy top, the snow resort.
mhm.
So I feel like there's so often where like so many players would start there just because they want to be able to snowboard down the mountain.
Yeah, it's so
Or
cool.
like they try to cause an avalanche and then you start snowboarding in the avalanche.
Yeah, if you like throw a
Remember that
grenade
mechanic?
or something at like the base of a hill, it causes one. It's so fucking it destroys parts of that map. That game used to be so good. That was such a fun like 2 months we had with it,
Yeah,
and
now it's
then
just
it
overrun with
died.
bots.
Yeah, and like it got really anime for some reason. There's a
I mean,
lot of
so did PUBG.
that's true. See, your favorite artist is in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, Eminem.
Yeah.
When I saw the announcement, I just legit thought he's like, oh my god, he's finally releasing music. And then I saw Fortnite. I'm like, oh my god, dude, you're fucking
I
joking.
mean, he might. He might
He's gonna
really.
release like one collaboration song. That's it.
He might release a song called Fortnite, and it will be like his Venom song. He'll be like, I'm Fortnite, Fortnite. Gonna get
I mean,
a
obviously that
pub."
music clip came from a new song because he posted a music clip with it, and it's a new song because it's talking about like
Right.
some grandmas and Fortnite kind of shit.
Yeah.
Um, so like maybe he'll release a new song on top of like his whenever like his release date is for Fortnite.
hmm
But I'm not holding out hope for like an album anymore.
You're not gonna join the live Eminem concert in Fortnite like they did with Ariana Grande?
Are they gonna do that? I didn't see
I
any
don't
more news
know.
besides just the fact that he's gonna be in Fortnite.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they have an artist. Did you see what the Ariana Grande Fortnite concert looked like? It was literally just her player model dancing and then her music playing.
That's hilarious.
It's like I guess it's cool if you like Ariana Grande, but it's like it's not. I don't. know. I guess I didn't know what to expect from a Fortnite concert. Fortnite's
Wasn't like
actually.
the Lil Nas X concert? Was it Lil Nas?
I think he also had one.
Yeah, but he actually had like a good concert, I think.
I don't remember.
Somehow.
I don't remember.
Um, the one like when you said, "Oh, your favorite person in Fortnite," I don't know why I went to Lewis Hamilton immediately.
The hell?
Because Lewis Hamilton's also out of Fortnite. Lewis Hamilton being the racer or one of the race car drivers for Mercedes
He's
in
in
F1.
Fortnite,
He's in
bro.
Fortnite.
They
He
get
was like one of the main.
everyone. What the fuck? Fortnite, like it's a big game as much as like the as much as a meme as it's become. It's pretty
Yeah.
successful.
Yeah, he got added last week when all the whole like Vegas Grand Prix was happening.
Yeah.
Like I just saw like I don't know like, oh, Lewis Hamilton's in Fortnite. I'm like,
Mhm.
"Oh, okay. Let me look at him right now." And I just look outside and see his car drive by. Um, yeah, so touching on Vegas, it was fun. It was a
Right.
blast. It was the inaugural race for the Vegas track. They have that contract for 10 years. I don't think we're going back next year
You're
because
right.
it was like as far as a spectacle as it was, a fucking mess
Oh.
and very expensive. Um, on the first day, so we got tickets for all 3 days. On the first day on Thursday, they were doing free practice. That free practice lasted 9 minutes because Carlos Sainz, the driver for Ferrari, and Esteban Ocon, the driver for Alpine, I think. Um, Esteban Ocon drove over a drain cover, like the small little circles in the street. Like they aren't exactly manhole covers, but they're just like little drains,
Mhm.
that you can like unplug, put in a little hose in there, and you can start spraying shit. I believe. I think that's what the drain cover does. Whatever. Anyways, um, Esteban Ocon, the way that Formula One cars work is that they generate so much downward force to just like keep like to enhance like their turning ability at high speeds. They generate so much downward force that they basically make a vacuum on the floor as they're driving. Well, that vacuum from Esteban Ocon sucked up a drain pipe cover, damaged his car, left the cover out on the racetrack. Carlos Sainz of Ferrari drives by, or no, Fernando Alonso of Aston Martin. He drives by, sees the drain cover, swerves around it, is fine. Carlos Sainz of Ferrari doesn't see that. He drives over the drain cover. He sucks up into his car completely, destroys his car. The entire bottom of the car was wrecked
Damn.
by the drain cover. Like if you were to look down from the cockpit, you could see the fucking ground. It was inches away from like hurting him intensely. He couldn't feel his legs apparently once that drain cover made it through into the cockpit.
Mhm.
Canceled the rest of the session. Um, the FIA had to go through every single drain cover on the track and took off the lids and filled it in with quick cement or quick dry cement to make sure that that wouldn't happen again.
Mhm.
They weren't done until about 2 o'clock in the morning. They did not tell any fans in the grandstands. The practice sessions were supposed to be held at 8:30 and then once again at 12 a.m. At 11:30 p.m., fans got the notification, "Hey, free practice 2 might be delayed a little bit, guys. We're so sorry. We're trying to fix some stuff." They didn't tell anyone what happened. I had to find out on Reddit and Twitter to figure out what the heck happened.
The only source of reliable information.
I know. And like even the video footage they were showing on the screen, like they didn't show exactly what happened to Carlos until like way after. Um, and then at 12:30 we get the announcement, "Hey, free practice is delayed for this and this reason. We're going to try our very best to resume the session as fast as possible." It's 12:30. Myself and Becky, we're in the grandstands. Um, I'm like I keep scrolling through Twitter and Reddit trying to see like when they might restart the session. I finally find the tweet that says, "Oh, they're restarting at 2:30 a.m." We immediately say no. We note the fuck out. We were done. And it was a good thing we did at the time. Like, granted, it was still kind of tough to get out because people were like already starting to like file towards the exits. But at 1:25 a.m., they announced that by 1:30, all the fans have to clear the grandstands for safety reasons because there was no more staff on deck to keep them safe.
Hell.
They kicked out all the fans so that by the time 2 o'clock came around, free practice 2 was being held. No one was in the grandstands anymore. People that still stuck around stubbornly were threatened with charges of trespassing for um for that for staying. Like they got chased out by the police. So that was just a horrible Thursday. Like me and Becky were just like complaining at each other because we both knew Vegas was gonna be shit. We're like, I fucking told you Vegas was gonna be shit, dude. Like, what did you expect? Why are we here? I can't believe like you dragged me here. I'm like, dude, this is like we're doing this for free. But then I turn around and say like, oh no, like this also does fucking suck. Like I hate this so much because this is a mess. So we sleep it off. Like we tune in for a little bit of the practice, but it's so late. We just doze off immediately. We're tired. Friday comes around. We wake up early in the morning. We drive the track a little bit because it's on the strip itself. So we're driving the racetrack, pretending like we're race car drivers, playing the Max Verstappen song as loud as possible. And if you're unaware with the Max Verstappen song, it just goes duh, 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 Max Verstappen like over and over again. So we were playing that, windows down, just blasted it. Then what was it? We do some errands, do some chores. I refill on the vodka that we brought to the hotel. And just we start pounding some drinks. We start pounding some vodka Red Bulls because we got to stay up, but we also want to feel good. I was feeling a little too good after those vodka Red Bulls, to be honest. I had 6. And one of them just turned out to be vodka in a Red Bull can.
Sounds healthy.
So yeah, I was browning out for a little bit. We left the hotel like around 7, just so we can make it like to the track at a reasonable time, like not have to be in line or anything like that. Just walk in. Because the track opens at 6. So we leave for the track. I'm kind of sort of teleporting. I don't remember being in the hotel lobby. I just remember getting to the tram station or the monorail station. I remember getting out of the monorail station. I don't remember anything in between. I remember walking down the strip. We passed by a CVS. Becky's stomach isn't feeling well because obviously vodka Red Bulls don't interact well with a stomach. We get her some Tums. She pukes from the Tums. We keep going.
Jesus.
Make it to the track. I don't know when I throw out my Red Bull or my vodka in the Red Bull can. Make it to the track. I just somehow scan us in. I don't know how I did that. They gave me an alcohol wristband to say that I'm okay to like sell alcohol too. And I don't remember any of this, by the way. Like once we get to the track, I'm out. I'm gone. But so we do all that. We get to the grandstand, and I'm just like out of it. I'm leaning forward. I'm leaning backward. Like all the bad stuff. According to Becky, at least there's one point where a couple came to our seats and were trying to fight us because like they thought we were in their seats, and I was unresponsive. So Becky had to take the phone out of my hands. She had to unlock it and she had to show them the tickets. Which is a good idea that I gave her my password like earlier in the morning. Because if we didn't, we would have been stuck there arguing because I was just not helping. I was not helpful at all. I only remember coming back to life in the porta potty. Like I just suddenly consciousness was back in was back. Like I was on on my knees in the porta potty puking into the fucking toilet. But I got up, got out, got myself some Sprite, got myself some ramen, and went back to my seat. And I was perfectly fine for the qualifying round. Like I don't remember any of the free practice. I have a couple videos, but they're just like so bad. But I was fully cognizant for the qualifying round. Even Becky was like, "Dude, like you're back? I can't believe you're here to come back from that." And then Saturday was completely sober. It was probably the best race of the season. Like the most exciting one. I was like spectacular, a spectacle. It was amazing. My guy Charles Leclerc, he got second place. So I was overall just preposterously happy. It was such a good ending to like a shitty start of the weekend. And I stayed sober for most of it. I had a couple drinks, but I wasn't to the level that I was on Friday. I learned my lesson.
Nice.
Yeah, that was Vegas. And then but we were so peopled out by the end of it. I was just tired of people in general that for 6 hours because at an hour or so of charging my electric vehicle, 6 hours of silence on the drive back because we were just tired of each other and just tired of people in general.
Alright, that's fair.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
speaking of messy shit, have I told you how Comic-Con fucked me over?
what did Comic Con? Oh, is it because did they fuck you over the
I
registration?
hate Comic-Con now. So,
What did they?
Comic-Con ticket registration was, I think, last weekend or 2 weekends ago, I forget. And it
Mhm,
opens at 8 a.m. So, and me and my girlfriend wanted to get tickets. So we woke up at 7 a.m. so that we could join the thing, because you have to have the website open to join the thing. So we wake up at
mhm.
7, wait the hour. We're fucking tired because neither of us are morning people and we're struggling to keep our eyes open. 8 o'clock comes in, and it said, the website said that's when it starts, but then when 8 o'clock comes, now it says, okay, now you have to wait again for an hour for it to actually start. So we're like, okay, so I guess this is just to get in, and now we wait to get
Wait,
tickets.
did you get in queue to get in queue? Basically, is that
Yeah,
what
we're in
happened?
queue to get in queue. Then we wait a fucking hour, right, for it
Mhm.
to quote unquote start. 9 a.m. comes around, it quote unquote starts, but now it goes in a virtual line where now it's just, so there's a little progression bar that shows where you are, and so it's like, okay, once you get to the end, you can buy your ticket. Estimated wait time, another hour.
Oh man.
So we wait, and me and my girlfriend joined at the exact same time, but for some reason I was ahead of her by like a
Mhm.
lot. So I was definitely going to get in before she does. So she was like, "Okay, just buy our tickets, and I'll pay you back." I was like, "Okay, fine." So we wait in the hour. 10 a.m. comes. I'm finally in. I'm on the screen. I get the tickets. I make sure the dates are correct, and I'm going, okay, good. So when you're in the website, it gives you a 15-minute timer before the window closes, right?
I know what you're talking about. This happened to me before. Okay, keep
No,
going.
no, this is not where you think it's going. Trust me.
Oh.
So after I get the tickets and I make sure all the information's correct, I have 10 minutes to spare, right? So I call Justin to try and get
Mhm.
tickets for him because he wants to go, and he's in, but he's not inside the window to buy them yet, and so we all want to try and go at the same time, me, him, and Gerardo. So I call him, ask him, hey, did you get your tickets? He says no, so I get one for him for a specific day, so we can all plan it. So okay, good, I got it. I go. It goes. Me and my girlfriend are going on Thursday because for some reason the other day sold out, and then all of us would meet on Sunday. So I have like I paid the end price was $365 for all that.
Yeah.
I have 5 minutes to spare, right? I am on the
Mhm.
checkout window. I put in my information, everything. I press proceed to check out, and it says all the tickets sold out.
Never mind. It did not do that to
The
me. Mine
tickets,
was a little more aggravating.
the tickets are in my fucking
Yeah.
cart. I have
Yeah.
5 minutes, and they sold out. We wasted 3 hours for nothing, and I'm still so mad about it because then what's the point of the queue? What's the point of me getting
Yeah.
in before someone else if they're just gonna sell out regardless?
Yeah.
Because I assumed that once I got into at the end of the virtual line and I'm in the window when it says 15 minutes, I thought that's basically confirmed. Like I am going to Comic Con, all I have to do is pay for it. But so you're telling me that I had to speed run it too? Fuck Comic Con, man. That means
That's
that
insanity.
means someone who got into the virtual line after me could have went if he just put it in fast enough.
Which probably did happen.
Yeah, it probably did. So what's the point of the queue? You might as well just make it a free for all from the start. If it's gonna be like
Yeah.
that anyway, why make me wait 2 times if it doesn't even matter? Because I was a little slow. Fuck Comic Con.
Yeah, I had a semi-similar story to that one. Like, I did not expect that to happen to you.
Fucking
The selling out
annoying.
thing. My thing that happened is I was trying to get tickets for Baja Beach Fest, which happened this past August.
Hmm.
I mean, we were trying to get the pre-sale tickets in February. Um, I had the tickets in my cart ready to pay. I proceeded to check out, and it buffered for 15 minutes
Oh
until
god.
until it kicked me out of the line. And thankfully, I was able to get back in and rebuy the tickets. Like, at least I got the tickets, you know?
Mhm.
But I thought it was like gonna lead to that where like you just buffer until you get out of the line, and then all of a sudden like you just couldn't get back
Yep.
in.
Nope. I just got fucked over because I was too slow, despite me having 5 minutes to do it. So,
Oh my god.
all I want to say is that it's gonna be a pretty interesting day at the convention center in July. If it's gonna be pretty eventful, you could say.
I sure hope it's a good kind of eventful.
No, it's not. I'm making them pay.
Okay.
If I can't go, no one can.
Um, you could do WonderCon.
Fuck
WonderCon's pretty close.
WonderCon. Actually, my girlfriend did actually tell me about WonderCon, so we might.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like that's a good like middle ground between you two as well. That's in LA.
Middle ground.
So
I still have to go up there.
well, she has to go over there. So like you guys are going somewhere at the same time.
It's like 10 minutes from her or some
It
shit.
is not.
Well, it's not far.
Let me see. I'm gonna look this up right now. Los Angeles Convention Center.
Yeah, fuck Comic Con.
It's an hour drive.
Which is like 3 hours for me. But yeah, Comic Con sucks and I hate it. I had the tickets in the palm of my hand, and they robbed it from me because they're fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of don't want to touch Comic Con with like a 10-foot pole for the next couple, like the next year at least. Probably the year after I'll go
When did you go?
because I didn't go, but
Oh,
uh, my situationship this past summer, she is a fiend for
oh,
Comic Con, and
right.
like she's messed me up enough for like I don't want to expose myself to that, man.
Well, I doubt you'd see her if you went.
mm, Knowing my luck,
It lasts for like a week, and there's a
knowing my
shit ton
luck.
of people there.
Okay,
I
but
I very much doubt you would see her there.
bro, that's how we first met. I very much doubted I would see her at a fucking rave. Lo and behold, ran into each other at a rave.
Well, that sounds like a skill issue.
Sounds like a luck issue to be honest.
Yeah, I was excited for Comic Con too because we were both planning to get, or she already has a Spider-Man costume. I'm planning to get one, and we were gonna match.
Which one were you gonna be?
I'm
Were
a
you gonna be
symbiote Spidey.
okay?
I already bought. I bought a file for it, and I'm gonna commission it to a website to print it. And a friend of hers said that they have a 3D printer at their school, and he's gonna print a face shell for me from the mask. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so all I have to do is get the file, which I already have. I've got the perfect symbiote suit ready. I scoured the internet because I'm very nitpicky, and since like it's gonna be a pretty expensive costume, I want to get it as perfect as it can be.
Hey,
So
if I go with you guys, I can just be Peter B.
that's sweatpants.
Yeah,
We'll probably do that for WonderCon if we're going.
that's in March. That's quick turnaround
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Fuck Comic Con.
Fuck Comic Con.
At least they
I
have
want to
Anime
go.
Expo. That one's
I gotta
confirmed.
save up for so much, man,
Are you?
because I'm planning on going to a Formula One race. I'm planning on going to AX. I low key want to go to WonderCon.
Uh huh.
I don't think I can make this Magic Mountain trip these next
Oh
coming
yeah, we're
weeks. To be
planning to
honest,
go to Magic Mountain.
I don't think I can make that. It's just the amount of money I'm dropping on people for Christmas.
Huh.
Oh, but you're not a part of because you already got your fucking big gift.
Huh?
I already gave you your big gift for last Christmas. I gotta.
Oh yeah,
I
huh?
just barely paid that off this year.
You're still financially recovering. Thanks again.
Yeah, so give me like a year buffer, and then I'll get back to buying you gifts.
For another hammer.
Fuck no.
I
I remember listening.
want a dual wheel.
Yeah, the holidays are just stressful for my wallet, and I got to renew my car registration, which is like $800. It's fucking stupid.
Oh god.
I don't understand why it's so expensive. See, just a lot of finances down the drain, you know.
Mm-hmm. And for our January 1st Raw showing,
You see,
if
I
we're
can't
even
prefer this.
doing that.
I'll get back to you on that.
All right.
So, see, it's just too much money to spend all the time. Fucking hate capitalism. More like crapitalism, you know.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't have a job, because I don't want to benefit society. Fuck society.
I benefit society way too much for the pay that I'm getting, bro.
Huh?
Educating our service members, this is too much. This is too much, and I'm being paid too little.
Yeah, fuck society. What's society ever done for us? I'm going to live out in the woods in a cabin and start a farm.
I feel like he would die within the first
What the
month.
fuck? I played enough
I would die within
Minecraft
the
to
first
know what
month.
to do.
What is his first move gonna be to punch a tree?
Yeah, punch a tree, craft some shit, hunt. Easy.
Yeah, I don't see myself doing that. I need technology. I've like, have you seen those questions, right? Of like, oh, if you could live in any era, like, what era would you live in? I'm like, fucking now, dude. Like, I'm not giving up the era of today.
I think
I
I
need.
think that's only for like old people, like who would want to
Oh,
live in like not today. Like who fucking doesn't like we have like I mean besides our planet dying, like
yeah.
like technology's just nice. We have luxury.
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind the 2010s. I was still like iPhone was still there, Wi-Fi was still there, League was still there.
Oh yeah, leaks the important part. I prefer the Mesozoic era.
Speaking of which, I am starting to play ranked again.
Oh god.
That's why I was complaining to
That's
you
why
earlier
you
about.
messaged me about mages in the bot lane?
Yeah, dude. That I went up against 2 Ziggs bot lanes in a row.
Yeah.
I was so pissed.
Because it's just better range and damage output. Why are you
Yeah,
playing
like my
ranked?
first game, because I
What has compelled you to make that mistake? This season's been so dog shit.
no better time than today.
I would have just waited till next season since it's about to start in a couple weeks.
That's 38 days. I
Or
want to place myself. I want to place myself this season, and then
uh-huh.
that way I could be ready for the next season. I do want to see if I can get back to gold at the very least.
Right.
Right now I'm in bronze 3.
You got a bit of a long way to go.
I sure do.
Well,
I'm in the bot lane too.
well, if you want, there's a large plethora of people to duo in our server. You got a whole lot of duo partners if you want.
I would much rather solo right now, to be honest.
Alright.
So,
Well, good luck on that journey, on your climb to Challenger.
Thank you.
Be,
if anyone can do it, I think I can.
I might be done with rank this season. It's been so shit. I might play a few games here and there, but I don't see myself sitting down and grinding out like I did earlier. It's so bad.
If I somehow make it to like your MMR, like, would you play with me?
If you somehow if God himself lowered the difficulty for you and got you into Diamond in 2 days, then yes, I would. But it's not gonna happen.
You couldn't see it when I had like my fingers together. It's like, oh my god, would you play with me?
Yeah, I'd rather you not put that image in my mind.
To be honest, but like once Christmas comes around, because I did ask for a F123. Like once I get my racing sim set up going.
You're getting a racing sim?
So I'm getting F123. That's all I'm asking for Christmas, because it's fucking expensive to get up a whole setup.
Yeah.
Oh, the wheelbase and the pedals, $578 on
Jesus
Amazon.
Christ. Do you even have
Well, thank God for
room for
financing.
that?
I do. I cleared out my second desk. As I'm gonna put my PS5 on it. I'm gonna put the monitor on it. And I'm gonna set up the racing station there.
All right. You can have you seen that guy on TikTok who crashes and like is very immersed in it?
Yeah, yeah.
What's his name? Like Jade something or whatever?
I know who you're talking about. I don't know
The
his
guy with the
name though. The
glasses.
dad. The
Yeah.
dad.
It's like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I love you guys.
I need to get iRacing for that. I think I don't know what's driving sim he has, but I know for a fact it's not F123 that he
Oh.
has.
Well, you can still immerse yourself in it, give yourself major whiplash.
Oh god, dude! Give myself 7 Gs of force on a turn.
Yep. Just fucking crank it. We have reached the hour mark.
Yeah, I was. That was the last one. That was the last thing I wanted to mention.
Alrighty.
You got any final words? Any final tidbits?
Yeah, fuck Comic-Con. Don't go to Comic-Con. Boycott it. They're pieces of shit. The organization is terrible. Don't do it.
But we all know you're gonna be in line for tickets again next year.
Shut up.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Please like, subscribe, do that kind of stuff. Hopefully the schedule's gonna, even itself out a little bit. We actually recorded on time. We will post on time. And I don't see any ideas of delays or stuff in the near future. But then again, I did say that last week, and I was in Vegas last week, and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing going on next week. So,
Well, I'll tell you.
yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty, bye.
See ya. Bye.